Today we're working with cod, which is a relatively inexpensive fish that's a total blank slate, which means it can be absolutely delicious or totally boring. And today I can tell you that this cod dish is an all-star dish, and it's because of the panko crust that we're going to be adding to the top of our cod. It's gonna be infused with lemon and parsley and garlic. It's super bright and fresh, but it's still nice and warm too, which is perfect for the early springtime. So we're gonna start off with our cod. So I have 2 pieces of cod here in a baking dish that's been greased. Today at my local fish market, the best piece of cod was a cod loin, which is a little bit thicker piece of cod. It's the center cut of cod that's really, really nice and beautiful. I usually use, though, cod fillets, which is a thinner piece, and the thinner pieces will cook faster. So it's totally up to you what kind of cod you want to use. Pop it in your baking dish, and we're going to baste this in a little butter mixed with lemon. So I have some melted butter here. I'm gonna take a knife and I'm just gonna cut a lemon in half. You always wanna use fresh lemon juice, it's the key. And then I'm just going to put that juice right in with my butter, just like this. And I'm gonna take my lemon butter and I'm just gonna drizzle it all over my cod, just like this. So that way the cod is infused with a little butter and a little bit of lemon. It's so good. So now we need to work on that panko crust. And it starts off with some panko. So if you're not familiar with panko, it's a Japanese breadcrumb, and the consistency, you can kind of see, it looks a little bit drier and almost a little bit more flaky, and that's true. It's really going to make for a really nice crispy crust, a little bit crispier than you're gonna get with your traditional breadcrumb. So to this, I'm going to add a little bit of fresh garlic, and the garlic obviously is going to just add so much flavor. And then I'm going to add a little bit of lemon zest. So we can take probably that half that we already squeezed, and you can take a zester or you can even use a cheese grater, and you just want to take that yellow part right off of your lemon. That's the zest. I'm hungry.
Your hair's in the mic.
Okay, so I zested basically the whole lemon, and I'm just gonna pop all that zest right in with my panko. So then I'm going to take my parsley. I have some beautiful fresh flat leaf Italian parsley, and I'm going to just take the leaves right off the stems. It doesn't need to be perfect, but you don't want these huge long stems mixed in with your panko. So then I'm just going to take my knife and I'm gonna run my knife through the parsley a bunch of times until it's really nice and finely chopped. So then I'm just gonna add about 2 tablespoons or so of that beautiful parsley to my panko, and I'm going to mix it all together just like this. The last step is to add a little bit of pepper and of course salt. And then, who am I kidding? There's one very important ingredient that will bind this all together, and that's butter. I'm gonna add that butter right into my panko, just like that, and give it a nice toss, just to coat all the little flakes. So the first time I made this, I was just eating this alone. Not a lot of it got on the actual fish, but today I'm trying to be good for you guys. So I'm just going to spoon some of this panko right onto my fish. You can use the back of the spoon to press it down a little bit. And then after you add all of your panko to your fish, You can go ahead and even use your hands and really pack it down gently, but you know, really make sure that it's on there, sticks to it, so that way your fish will have panko on it and it won't be just in the dish. Just like that, it's ready to go in the oven. That's it, so easy. 400 degrees for about 11 to 16 minutes until the fish is nice and flaky and opaque right in the center. For these thick guys, it's probably gonna be on the 16-minute side. Oh yeah. Look at that panko crumb. That's what I'm talking about. I can't wait to dig in, and you gotta get a piece of fish, a little crumb, right into the mouth. It takes such a blank slate and turns it into a flavor-packed, beautiful piece of fish. That crispy crust, it's lemony, a little garlicky. Check this out on tastefullygrace.com. You won't regret it.